Letting your eyes rest, beginning to follow the breath as it moves in and out of your body. Our opening meditation is from John O'Donohue.
Oh, I love him.
In out of the way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you are ready to emerge. For a long time, it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness grow inside of you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety and the gray promises that sameness whispered, heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, wondered, would you always live like this? Then the delight, when your courage kindled and out you stepped into new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening before you. Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you. Taking a moment to set an intention for your practice today, meaning, how do you want to feel when you're done with this practice? With every breath and every asana, allowing that intention to guide you. And in doing so, making this practice uniquely yours. Take a deep breath and reach the arms out and up. Bring the hands into the heart. Bowing the head down, honoring the light that is in you, the light that is all around you. Om Namah Shivaya. And let's start standing up. I'm gonna take my, I'm noticing you don't have a good angle on me here. I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. So taking your feet about hip distance apart. Can you guys see my head?
Yes.
Okay, I'm feeling like you're probably missing part of, okay, the screen that I see, I can't see the whole thing. So standing at the top of your mat, so I would normally be standing this way, but I'm gonna face the camera. Lift the toes up, spread them apart, and then place them back down. And bend the knees a little bit, and then straighten them, thinking about the inner thighs moving back. Bend the knees, and then straighten. One more time, bend the knees, and straighten. Take a deep breath and reach the arms out and up. Hook the thumbs and reach to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, reach over. Inhale, lift up and lift the heart slightly. And exhale, fold forward, bend your knees. You can always put your hands on a block, or you can bend your knees a lot and take the hands down to the floor and let the head drop. And just kind of wiggle it around a little bit, letting the neck loosen in this kind of traction state with gravity pulling it down. And the four corners of the bottom of each foot. So on the ball of your foot, under the big toe and the little toe, and on your heel under the inner and outer ankle, press those down and reach the arms up next to your ears with a straight back, come up. And as you straighten the legs, lift the heart. It's as if you're reaching up for all that wisdom up in the universe. Bring it into your heart. And as you exhale, fold forward, bending your knees as much as you need to, and tap into the earth, finding the wisdom that is there. Bend the knees a little bit more, press the four corners down. Inhale, lift up. Lift the heart, gather that wisdom, bring it into your heart. Bow forward, connecting into the wisdom of the earth. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. I'm gonna do 3 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees. Bring the hands up to the top of the knees. And inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Just doing some standing cat-cow stretches here. Let's do one more, waking up that spine. And as you roll the back, roll it all the way up, and inhale, reach the arms up again. Hold on to your left forearm with the right hand and reach to the right, really lengthening the left side of your body. Inhale, come up, switch hands, and take it over to the other side. Inhale, bring it back up, and bring the hands in to the heart. And finding your weight into the left foot, you have options. You can bring the ball of the foot onto the floor with the heel above the ankle. That's the most balanced place for this. You can bring the foot up to the inner calf, or you can take it up to the inner thigh. Remembering your intention that you set for this practice, lift it up and set it free. Wow, I just closed my eyes for half a second and lost my balance. It happens. And then reach out to receive. And bring the hands back in. And lower the foot. Shift the weight into that right foot. Take that left foot up into whatever position feels right for you. And take your intention. Lift it up. Open it out. The softness of this intention. Reach out. And bring it in. And release. We're going to turn one time to the right, and we're going to repeat that. So taking the weight onto the left foot, taking your right foot up, whatever position feels right for you, that intention that you set, we're reaching it up with strength into the world as an offering. And we're reaching out to gather that energy and bringing it back into our hearts. Release the foot. Left foot lifts. And now the softer, more creative version of that intention we send up into the world and we let it go. And we reach out, receive, and bring it back into the heart and release. Turn a quarter turn to the right, and we take that right foot up. And that intention, we send it out to our family and our friends, the strength of it, the action of it. And then we reach out, we gather it, and we bring it into the heart. And we lower that foot. And then we take the left foot up, and that intention, the wisdom, the softness of it, we lift it up to our family and friends, and we set it free. And we reach out, and we gather a little bit more of that and bring it back into our hearts. Lowering the foot, we turn one quarter turn to the right, and we take that right foot up. The strength and the leadership of that intention, we lift it up to the earth, to the people on the earth, and we let it go. And we reach out and gather, and then bring it back into the heart. Lowering that foot, take the left foot up. The wisdom and the softness of that intention up to the earth and the people on the planet. And then we reach out and we bring it back into our heart. And we lower that foot. And I'm going to step up to the front of the mat, and I've got a chair in front of me here because I want to give some options for people who aren't able to do quite as much. If they have a chair available, have it right there. Take a deep breath in and reach your arms out and up. If you're using your chair, you're going to bow forward, placing the hands on the chair. You can always place your hands on the block, or you can reach all the way down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale down and step your right foot back. If you're using your chair, you're stepping back like this. You have an option. If your hands are on the ground and balance is an issue, you can lower that right knee down. Inhale, taking the left hand to the left thigh, twist to the left and reach the arm up. If you're using your chair, it'll be like this. One more deep breath. Release that hand down. Step that right foot forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale down, take your left foot back. Again, if you are using your chair, you're going to be here. Take the right hand to the thigh, twist, and reach up. Deepen your breath if you can. Think about that right hip lowering down and pulling back without the knee moving. One more breath. Release the hand down, step forward. Inhale for length. Exhale down. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the arms out and up. And seal the hands in at the heart. Take a deep breath in, reaching the arms out and up, and exhale, come forward either to your chair or to the floor. Come halfway up and exhale, step back with the right, step back with the left into your plank. If you're using your chair, you're gonna be here. Hold it here, holding the plank. My best friend, Angela, and I talked this morning, and she told me I had to make you hold it for a minute. She's mean, meaner than me. 3 more breaths. Now you're going to shift forward and lift the heart. If you are using your chair, Looks a little bit like this. And then shift back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right leg forward. Take the left foot so that the toes face the front left corner of the mat. Reach up into warrior one, courage warrior. Take your left hand back to the thigh, square your shoulders. You can stay here for balance if you're using that chair, or you can lift your heart and look up. Let that right knee bend a little bit more. Exhale, fold forward, hands onto the chair or the floor. Step back. Exhale, shift the hips forward as your chest lifts, and then press back into your downward facing dog. Take your left leg forward this time. Turn your right toes at that angle, toes facing the front right corner, opening the chest. Take your right hand back behind the right thigh, square the shoulders. You can stay here, or you can lift the heart and reach the hand down towards the knee just a little bit. Release. Step it forward. Inhale, come all the way up. We're going to repeat that with some slight variations on the warrior as we move forward. I'm going to do this next round with the chair for the people watching who need that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step back with the right. Step back with the left and hold it here. Think about pulling those armpits up into your body. Shift the hips forward, lift the chest, and then press back into your downward facing dog. Right leg is going to come forward, the left toes turn out, and we reach the arms up. Now on this one, we're going to take the hands back behind the back. You have some options. You can hook a thumb, you can interlace your fingers, or you can try to hold the opposite elbow. And we're going to fold forward towards that knee. If you've got the chair, maybe you can reach your head towards the chair. If you are not using the chair, your head goes as far down towards your calf as you can. Inhale, come up, releasing those arms, reach the hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Step back into your plank. Hold it here for just a second, lifting those armpits up. Inhale, lift the chest. Release, press back, downward facing dog. The left leg is going to come forward this time. Turn the right toes out. Inhale, reach up. Take your arms out and back. And if you, whichever one you're doing, whether it's the elbows or the thumbs or the fingers, you have a dominant hand that you always choose. So switch that, do the other thumb if it's that, or try to clasp the shoulder. And yeah, it feels weird. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, fold forward again. I'm gonna go back down to the floor version for this. Step back, inhale, hips drop, chest lift. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take the right leg up and bring it forward. Turn the left toes out at an angle. Reach the arms up. And open up into warrior two. And exhale, pivot down. Inhale, step back. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Inhale, take the hips down, chest up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Left leg comes forward, lifting up into your warrior one. And pivoting open into your warrior two. One last sun salutation, pivoting down, step back, exhale, shift back. Step or walk your feet forward. Inhale, come all the way up, reaching the arms out and up. Seal the hands in at the heart. And pause for just a moment. If you need a sip of water, now is a good time to do that. And we're going to turn and face the side of the mat. We're going to take the feet out wide and turn your left toes towards the front of the mat. Let that knee bend. Reach the arms out, softening those hardened edges. Taking the gaze out over that middle left finger. And we're gonna reach that left elbow down to the knee and reach the right arm overhead. So you wanna think about lengthening the left side of the rib cage and turning the chest a little bit more to the ceiling. Inhale and bring it back up. Turn those toes to the front and take a quick look. Are they still even? Before you turn your right foot to face what would be the back of the mat, let the knee bend. Looking out over the middle right finger. And on your next exhale, take that right elbow down to the knee. Reach the arm up and overhead. Inhale, come up. And turn the feet. Turn your right foot again, and if you have a chair or if you have a block, the block can go down on the inside of your right foot. Reach the arms out. We're gonna reach out. You can take that left hand to the chair, right arm goes up, or you can take the hand to the block. It can go down on its side. It can go down even further depending on where you are today. You can look down at the chair or the block. You could look straight ahead and try to lengthen your crown of your head away from your tailbone. And then you could always try to look up. On your next inhale, take that hand down. Notice how that right hip goes forward. Try to keep it there as you open up. Inhale to go down. Exhale to lift up one more time. Bend your knee and come all the way up. Now, if you are using, go ahead and bring your hands into the heart for a second. If you're using this chair, what I'm going to encourage you to do is step your feet forward, and you're going to step the left foot back so that you can have the chair there for you. If you're not using the chair, we're going to turn the right foot to face the back of the mat. We're going to take the arms out, and we reach out as far as you can. Take that hand down, take the other hand up. You're trying to take the curve out of the right side of the body. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it up one more time. Bend your knee. Come up. Straighten that leg. And turn the foot. We're going to bring the hands to the heart. Now, I want to take just a pause. For those of you who are not using the chair, just close your eyes and stand here for a moment. If you are using your chair, you're going to put it in front of you. And I need to do a very quick housekeeping thing here. Give me just a moment. Deepen your breath. Getting very, very still within you. And from this place, if you don't have your block there and you need your block, I invite you to put your block in front of you. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms out and up. Exhale into your chest. Reach your arms out to the side. Bend your knees just a little bit and come forward. Hold it here. If you've got your chair, you're probably just inches above the seat. You have an option. You can bring your hands to the block. You can bring your hands to the floor. You can bring your hands to the chair, and we're going to bring the forehead down to the chair. Or maybe you can reach the block and just let it support for a moment. Bend the right knee. Straighten it and bend the left knee. Straighten it and bend the right. Straighten it and bend the left. And just go back and forth for a moment. If you don't need that block, you can move it out of the way. And it's kind of nice sometimes to get some extra movement in here just to give that body whatever it needs right now. It could even be some opening twist. I'm going to take just a few more breaths here. Reaching those arms out as you do this. Getting a little bit of fluidity in through the ribs. 3 more breaths. We're going to bring the hands right underneath the chest, up to the top of the thighs, lengthen through your spine and come all the way up. Walking the feet together. We're going to come down to the mat. And if you need a strap, have it handy. We're going to take the right leg up and just circle that foot around. Circle it the other way. Bend the knee. If you got your strap, go ahead and put it on there and straighten that leg. Hold on to it with the right hand. Take the left arm out to the side. The left leg goes out straight and open your leg out to the right, only as far as you can before that left hip wants to move. And keep reaching that left foot away from the body. Come back up. Reach up and grab the strap with the left hand. Take the right arm out to the side. Roll on to your left leg, and as you do, left foot turns with. And press that foot out into the strap. Move your right hip away from you a little bit and keep that right shoulder down. Bend the knee and come all the way up, taking that strap off. Letting the foot be bent for just a moment as you bring that left leg. Let's hold on to the back of the leg before we put the strap on so we can circle our foot around. Circle the other way. Bend the knee and take the strap and place it on the bottom of the foot and reach that leg up. Straightening the right leg as we reach up with the left hand and grab both ends of the strap, and we take it out to the left only as far as we can while keeping that right hip anchoring down and the right foot moving away. Bring it up. Take it over to the other side. Rolling onto that right hip. Pressing the left hip away from you, moving that left shoulder down. Bring it back up. Bend the knee, take that strap off. Bend both knees. And take that right ankle on top of the left knee. If it's available to you, you can pick that left foot up. Maybe you can hold on to the back of the thigh. Maybe you can hold on to your right shin. Gently, gently let that right knee move away from your upper body. Another twist, we're gonna take the arms out to the side and we're gonna roll onto the left hip, bringing that right foot down to the floor. You might find that it's a little easier if you put your knee and your foot on top of the block. Take your left hand and very gently move that right knee away from you. Just gave myself a complete spinal adjustment there. Keep moving that right shoulder down. Come back up. Switch the feet. Lift that leg up. And take the arms out to the side, taking your legs over to the right again. If you need that block underneath your foot, please feel free. And then work that left knee away from the body, keeping the left shoulder down. Bring that back up and uncross the ankles. We're going to lift the feet up into our dead bug. Flex the feet just a little bit, and you have an option. You can grab the outside of the calves or the ankles or the outside of the foot as you bring those knees down on either side of the ribs and still working that tailbone a little closer to the floor. And you can rock side to side in your happy baby. You might be able to straighten one leg out and then bend the knee, and maybe you can straighten the other leg out. And bend the knee. And then whatever version of this feels good to you, let's take 3 more deep breaths and you can do that. Hugging the knees into the chest for just a second. Bring the feet down wider than your mat. And drop the feet in, drop the knees in with the feet rolling onto the inner edge. And then press the outer edge away just a little bit to give a little bit of support to the knees. Let the right knee lift up and go out to the right, and the left knee drops down just a little bit further. Bring it up. Take it over to the other side. So now the right knee is falling inward, the left knee is falling outward. Keep the left knee open, bring the right knee up and open, but bring the soles of the feet together. Three deep breaths here, Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. Inhale, bring the knees up. Exhale, open them. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, open them. Last time, inhale, bring them up. And exhale, open them. I'm going to give you the option. If you want to rest like this, you may. If you want to take the legs out to the floor, you may. You might want to put a blanket underneath your knees, or you might want to turn your body and put your legs up the wall. It's really up to you, whatever you want to do to feel the most comfortable for your Savasana. Just feel your breath as it moves in and out of your body. Allowing each exhale to relax you maybe 10% more. Feel yourself just letting go, being fully supported by the mat and the earth underneath it. In this final minute or so, as you rest here on your mat, remembering your intention for this practice, allowing every inhale to draw more of that intention present in your body, in your mind, in the space around you. And each exhale allows you to release anything standing in the way of that intention. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing your awareness back into your body, back into the room. Wiggling the fingers and the toes as you take a big stretch. Reach your arms back. Gently bend the knees and roll onto your right side for 3 deep breaths. We'll close with the sound of one Om. You may listen or you may participate, receiving a deep breath in. It is an honor and a pleasure to guide you. Thank you so much for that opportunity. Namaste.